welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Winnie Joe and I speak on issues concerning international students and intending international students. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, same name, I'm Winnie Joe, and you can send me your business inquiries to winniejoe21@gmail.com. So the link to all of these is beneath this video description. Also, if you have any question concerning whatever video I put up, just join the Telegram group. Experienced people are willing to share their experience with you on the journey to the UK. And if you're already in the UK, you need to keep on following this channel to get updates. Okay, all right. So today I'm going to be talking about something very, very important, and I want you to watch this video to the end. Okay, so there's been this influx of care jobs, and there are some things you need to know before you accept a care job from any other country. If you're not based in the UK, you need to ask these questions before you accept your offer, okay, to come to the UK. Well, generally, there've been talks in the parliament or something with the government officials. Yeah, there've been talks about dependents coming in and doing labor that does not require skill, because this care work is termed like an unskilled job. Anybody can do it and stuff. You don't need serious certification and all of that. It doesn't matter what background you're coming from. So they've been a talk about it, saying, okay, how do we reduce the influx of non-skilled workers to the UK and stuff like that. So a lot of students and their dependents, because that's a job that is readily available right now, so you see more people grabbing these jobs, you see more people going for care jobs. And even when you graduate as a student, you see a lot of people wanting to do care work as a means of to pay the bills and all of that before they can actually get their dream job. So a lot of people do it. Now, you as a what's it called, a job seeker coming from any other country, not just Nigeria, just any other country, there are some questions you really need to ask before you come into the UK. You need to ask your employers specific questions. Bills are now high. You can't afford not to ask these questions. The first question is, are there jobs available? Are there hours available? Because, there are situations whereby you just come to, you're being paid by hour. You just come to the country, you come to the United Kingdom, and jobs are not coming in the way it should. You understand? Like, you're supposed to work 40 hours, and the hours that is being given to you is not up to 40 hours. Even with the 40 hours, to live comfortably right now in the UK, you need to be earning at least £27,000 annually to be able to live a not so stressful life, a life that does not require you to struggle. But coming to the UK on Carevisa, you say that on your course you'll be rating something between 20,000 to 21,000. In fact, it's very, very difficult to see 22,000. Okay, and this money is small. All right, £10 per hour. £10.50 per hour, thereabouts, and maximum £11.50. This money is really, really small. And you going to a country that is quite expensive, the bills are really killing. Yes, so I had to get home quickly. Let's continue on what we're talking about. Well, so you coming to the UK, and you know that the bills are really, really expensive, and the normal hours written on your contract was 39 hours or maybe maximum 40 hours. And then the amount you to be paid is about £10.50. Now, in a situation whereby the hours doesn't come in, you are being paid as you work. Maybe your maximum to work is 40 hours, and for that week you were just given like 25 hours or 26 hours to work. You know that your weekly salary will not complete. Your monthly salary will not complete. Yeah, so £10.50 times 40, and then you count it times how many hours in a month, or how many months end and all of that, how much you ought to have gotten. For instance, it could be 1,008. If you have worked the entire 40 hours, now you're working 25 hours. 1,008 normally is too small to live on in a month. Especially when you have families, it's too small. And you're living in an expensive city, in a big city, it's really, really too small. It's only places like Hall that you know that you can actually live very, very comfortably on that amount. But if you know that where your job is, where where you ought to have resumed, it's a big city like one of all these big cities, London and all of that, it's really, really small. So you have to ask this question: is hours going to be available? Are there jobs? You don't want a situation whereby you'll be there and you don't have jobs to pick and all of that. It will be too stressful. Another question you would have to ask is the city where the job is. As I said earlier, cities, they have different tariff plans and all of that. What they charge people in a small city like Hull is different from what they charge people in a big city like London or any other big cities. So you have to ask what city it's in, and then you do your maths. If not, you just carry Gary along when you're coming to the country. Other questions that you also need to ask is the kind of work, the intensity. If they're going to be allowed, or if you are allowed to take extra hours. Normally, according to the UK VI rules, you can work 20 extra hours with another employer. But if there's a lot of job, you can remain in your organization and work maximum hours, so much hours. After the 40 hours, you can even work more if it's available, more than 8 hours extra. So you need to ask. All right, and if there is none, then you would just make sure when you come here, you register with another organization or another agency and something, just to be able to meet up with ends meet. All right, so these are some questions you need to ask your employer before coming into the country. A lot of people are stranded because it's not what they thought it would be. So just make sure you get the facts right. And seeing that you're coming from a place, a country like Nigeria now, where bills are not so on you to pay, like you can owe NEPA 2 million naira and you are sleeping fine. The worst they can do is to come and cut your lights. In this place, it's much more coming to cut your light. They'll take you to court, they'll drag you to immigration office, to UKVI, they'll go the maximum length on you. They don't look back by the time they start. So you paying the bills as at when due is going to be a little bit like a culture shock to you. It was to me. And so you just have your mind ready that this is how it used to be. And so you need to make sure that you earn so much to pay off your bills. All right. And seeing that a lot of organizations also increase their payments after 6 months, I think it's a good thing you also ask your employer, this my pay, will it be reviewed? What time will it be reviewed? How often will it be reviewed? This is a very, very important question to ask also. So I think that's all about it. I think that's all about it. So before you come into the country, make sure you have these questions, as I said, and get straight answers from your employer. And yes, the care sector right now is very, very competitive. Yes, it's a very, very competitive sector. Everywhere now is care agency. Everywhere now, you turn left, you turn right. You can even see just in an area, you can just see just maybe 10 care homes, and then you see 40 agencies. Do you understand? So you need to ask these questions and be sure that there are enough hours for you. If the care job is in a care home, you know, okay, they are coming, they've given you a roster, this is when you come, just like going to an hospital every day. That's a good thing. But if it's going to be an agency, if the agency doesn't have work, you don't have work, and that cycle in that line, it's going to be a very, very big problem. You want to research the job, you want to research the locality, you want to research so many things before you pick up that job and relocate. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to join the Telegram group for more information, because certainly there are lots of things I can't say in this video, a lot of things that is really happening in real time I can't really say in this video. So you might want to join the Telegram group to get the real thing, the real picture of how it's going right now in the UK in the care sector. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.